6. Ann and I are just heading out. We're leaving eastern Canada, heading to Florida with a bunch of stops along the way in North Carolina, South Carolina, and eventually ended up in Florida for the winter. Thought we'd bring you along. This vlogs this year won't be as detailed as they were in the prior years. If you're interested, you can look those up in the last couple of years. So we're just going to bring up a few of the points that we come across that you might find interesting, and hopefully it might help you along the way if you decide to take a winter trek yourself. So here we are coming up to the Canada-US border at the St. Stephen crossing in New Brunswick. This is a fairly new crossing, and you can see here this is the Canadian side as we go by it. It's all new buildings and things. There's another couple of crossings down in downtown St. Stephen, but this is the one you use when you're traveling down south or anywhere in the middle of the state. That's the tax and duty free. We don't go there anymore. There's really no deals. And you come across here, it's about I don't know, half a kilometer or quarter of a mile kind of thing. It's just an open road, and there's a sign in the middle that says, you're now leaving Canada, heading in the U.S. And then we get up to the actual border, and we'll let you know how it turns out after we get through and see what the changes have been made. Just crossed the border, and we didn't really have any problems whatsoever. We were expecting, to do the normal new routine that's associated with Canada's or with the United States' immigration policies, but we just told them who we were retired, where we were headed when we were coming home. He took a look in the back and said, have a nice trip. So I guess apparently it's not always filling out an I-94 or filling out or registering with the USCIS Form G325R. I'm sure if there's any Canadians watching this vlog, they'll know that there's that question of what you do, and that was still a question we were considering was probably going to happen, but he just said he liked what he saw and said go ahead. So that's good. We're in the States now, and we're off to Bangor. So just as a follow-up to what I just mentioned before, through the border crossing very simply, but we plan when we arrive in our destination to go onto the USCIS website, bring up form G325-R and register. It never hurts to register because we are staying more than 30 days, even though the border didn't ask us to do anything more. We realized, based on what I've read online, that you should always register and make sure that you have a piece of paper with you if you ever get pulled over to say that, yeah, we're here and we've had approval, and that's what we're going to do. So we'll do that once we get situated in I guess, probably Myrtle Beach be the quickest place for us to do.
In 2 miles, take exit 1A for I-95 south toward Newport.
This is our first stop on the way. Stopped in Augusta at Best Buy to pick up 2 SIM cards, $45 each, unlimited talk, text, data in the United States for our whole trip. You can't get those deals in Canada. Always our first stop.
Welcome to New Hampshire. In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 89 for I-495 south toward Worcester. Keep right to stay on I-84.
We are now making our way up to Hartford. One thing about not taking the 95 all the way down from Canada to Florida and going around using the 84 and the 81 is that we don't have to basically go through any large cities, which is what we try to do. I'd rather just kind of put it on cruise control and away I go and not have to worry about all the severe traffic. This particular area in Hartford is probably the largest center we go through, taking that alternate route that we try to take every year. So I'm thinking that by avoiding Boston, New York, Philly, Washington, Baltimore, which the 95 goes through, we're able to, make our drive just a little bit less stressful. And at the same time, it does take a little longer. The jury's out. Most people are thinking it takes somewhere between 1.5 to 2 hours longer to go the route we take. We started in the dark at 6:40 a.m. and now it's 10 to 5 and we're back in the dark with another hour or so to go. An hour and a half. Long day and lots of traffic.
Welcome to New York.
Right, turn left onto Westridge Drive. Then you'll take your first left into the parking lot.
Just made our stop into the Courtyard by Marriott. It's in Fishkill. We've stayed in this area before, and it was a long haul. It's just a pretty standard room, as you can see here. It's got a microwave and a fridge, which is good. We're not going to be spending a lot of time in here, but like I say, it's $148 a night. You can't beat that. King bed area, little couch area, be able to do a little bit of paperwork and stuff, watch a little TV, and then get ready to hit the road in the morning.
Yeah. Use the left 2 lanes to take the I-81 south exit toward Wilkes-Barre. Welcome to Virginia.
New Buc-ee's, Framingham, Virginia. Little pit stop. For any people who know what Buc-ee's is, I guess I should explain. It's a large, basically, truck stop. Gas station that developed in the south, then it developed or moved mostly southeastern, and now it's coming up the eastern seaboard of the United States, and it is basically a one-stop at all place. You can see with this video when you walk in, there isn't a thing you pretty much can't get here. A lot of it is in-house branded, which is kind of cool. We have pretzels and jerky and all that. It's not just a generic convenience store. It's actually branded and they make it themselves. They have bakeries. They have the sandwiches, which we'll get here for lunch. The brisket sandwiches, pulled pork, chicken, turkey. It's just like I said, one-stop all. And of course, there's usually anywhere from 80 to 120 pumps. You may have saw a little bit of that when we came in. It's just a great place. And one thing my wife loves is the cleanest bathrooms we've ever been in any of the rest stops we've ever been to. See with this picture here, this is where the sandwiches are, and he's in the back there right now cutting up a brisket. He sauces it up, and those sandwiches that look like they've been sitting there a while, you can see this guy putting them out. They're made and they're on that shelf all within seconds of when they're done. It's amazing. As far as gas goes, we found that the price here you'd think would be just a lot better to pull people off the highway, but you know, it's very much similar to all of the other places along the 95, the 84, 81. So if you're looking for a deal, sometimes it's a little bit cheaper. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not really the price of the gas, it's more or less the stuff you see. The hall at Buc-ee's. Worcester took that salt right off. Perfect. Resident Inn. Night 2. Nice place. Residence Inn. Full fridge. Heat, fireplace. Wow. TV. Separate shower area. Separate bedroom. Wow. Very nice. Very impressed. It's going to be a good New Year's Eve. This is the breakfast area. The next morning has all the things that you need. Your waffle makers, of course, standard eggs, bacon, all your bagels, all the normal stuff like that. There's boiled eggs, yogurts, drinks, all that kind of stuff. And there was some oatmeal too, which was a little bit different. Sure takes the stress out with new technology. So we're driving in our new Lincoln, and it's all hands-free driving. So we're on the highways. It's fantastic. You just you're still watching forward. If I turn my head, it will let me know that you're not watching the road. And if there's a problem with its dynamics of where the road is, it tells me to pick up control. But just general going along, you just drive along. The car in front of me, if you can see, I'm set at 70 and I'm going down to 66. That reason is if I stay in this lane and that car in front of me is going too slow, it'll keep me 5 car lengths back. But if I want to pass, I just do this. Okay, I just press this little button here. It looks around, says nobody coming, makes a lane change for me, and then speeds me back up to our speed limit. It's a really awesome tool. I love it. For long drives.
It freaks me out a little bit,
yeah.
But I'm getting used to it now.
Yep, it's kind of cool. Taking the South 81 to the West 77, which will take us to Charlotte. Pretty hard to believe that we're on the 81 South right now, and we're not in any kind of traffic. This is 4 lanes. It's usually just jammed. We went 11 hours the first day, 7.5 hours the second day, through what we call the snow belt of northeastern United States coming from Canada, and we had to just jump in and out of traffic, and now it's New Year's Day in an area that should be busy, and there's just nobody. Loving every second of it. Just a little glimpse of some of the Blue Ridge Mountains we're driving by in North Carolina. It's quite a little sight. The camera doesn't show it well. North Carolina Visitor Center. Have a lot of these along the I-84, 81, and the 95. Always nice and clean. Visitor Center there. Something on fire here. Residence Inn, let us in at noon. You gotta like it. Okay, kitchen, television on. Nice little lounge area around, king bed, TV, swivels around, bedroom, nice.
You never know.
Nice double burger, salted caramel. Wow, shake.
Here is the shopping haul from Charlotte Premium Outlets. We'll start with Under Armour. Steve got a t-shirt for $10. I got a gym shirt for $10. Reebok, another $10 t-shirt. Bath and Body Works had 75% off, so I got some bath wash. Eddie Bauer, this was the deal of the day. Steve's favorite sandals are discontinued. There happened to be one pair in his size. And what did you pay, Steve, for those?
They were $70 originally, went down to $40 and then $70 off of that, so I ended up paying $12.
$12 for them. So that was the deal of the day. Another $10 t-shirt at New Balance for Steve, $10 gym shirt for Ann, New Balance, and a sunscreen shirt for Steve to wear underneath his golf shirts so he doesn't have to put sunscreen on. So that was another $10 buy at Huck. All in all, a very good day.
Beautiful morning at the residence in Charlotte. Great sunrise. We got jets coming in. We got jets going out. Great way to start the day. A couple are coming in way over there. Great way to start the day on our next excursion this morning through to Myrtle Beach, where we'll be spending a couple of weeks. Looking forward to that. Here we are downstairs at the Residence Inn. One of the main reasons I love coming to this particular motel, it's new, and it has got to have probably the best breakfast of anything motel we've ever stayed in. And Anne's loading up. What do we got, hon?
Western
omelets. I mean, you don't see that in a motel.
Pork sausage.
Pork sausage, okay. Pork carnitas burritos. Wow. Spinach and Swiss cheese crustless quiche. Oh my goodness.
It's beautiful.
And then Anne's favorite, oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
Yep.
Yep.
Coming around here, lots of fixings for the
All
oatmeal.
fixings, yeah.
And then low fat stuff. You got boiled eggs, all your juices,
Low-fat chocolate milk.
all your normal stuff you normally see, which is your bananas and apples and oranges and Fruit Loops and stuff and bagels. But this hot breakfast is just worth the
Remember
price
those
of admission.
muffins from last year? They're really good.
Really? Yeah, okay, so, yeah, so, oh, and then over here, of course, we've got the waffle batter. I had that last year, and it was awesome. What I didn't notice is they had fresh whipped cream. I don't see it here. Looked really good. This is a great spot. Just down through here is the fitness center. Follow with the pool, and you can tell by the steam coming off it, it's heated. And a little place for us to have breakfast. Beside a Christmas tree. Pretty nice. Back on the road. Made a wrong turn in Albuquerque. Not really paying attention, we were chatting. But around the outside of Charlotte, there's two options to go to Myrtle Beach. One is the 74 and one is the 74 bypass. The 74 is just a standard highway which takes you away from the traffic, no tolls. And then there's the 74 bypass to take you away from the traffic on the 74, and that's what we eventually had to get on because we missed the first turn. So $5.38 later in an hour or so. But as you can see, no traffic.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I think it's worth it too. I agree, yeah. But beautiful day. Just look at that green grass. We haven't seen that since October. Fantastic.
destination is on the left.
Well, Ripley's. No, I think we'll go in there. Rips the Plenty. Putting area, all your hitting bays. Golfer's paradise. Now I'll see if I can find some deals. I doubt it.
When it's raining out.
And then there's, yeah. So, let me take a.
Stuff everywhere. Is pickleball. Clothes, clothes, and more clothes. And lots of shoes. Big store.
Okay, 133, we're on the third floor. Just a few things to wheel up here. I'll do a quick tour before we move in. Kitchen. Very nice. This is a 2-bedroom, so right to the right is your second bedroom. With its bathroom in here. That's the second bathroom. And over here, I forgot to show you the washer dryer. Nice dining area, living room area, good TV, king size bedroom. Exactly the same as we had last year, which is really nice. Nice tub and split sinks, which I really like. One sink there, the other sink in here with the shower and the toilet. Lots of storage, lots of room. Very nice for 1 week. We will be in this one. One thing I forgot to film is the outdoor patio. We're in building 1 this year. They all have nice little enclosed patios overlooking lakes. Nice place for a morning coffee.
Well, here we are after all those travels. Broadway Resort, Sheraton Broadway Resort, Myrtle Beach, sitting on our deck, which you just would have saw on our little room tour. And bring you along here. And
First priority is coffee.
first priority is coffee. For me, it was just getting everything out of the car.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's nice. I had my sunglasses. It was nice that we need them.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got everything done we wanted to get done. Broke this video down into basically a big long travel day.
Yeah.
Just to get, show you how we got here, the roads we took, some of the motels, some of the food, and we escaped a major storm at home just by leaving the day we left, so sometimes it does pay to plan ahead a bit. Anyway, plan going forward for us, 2 weeks here in Myrtle Beach at this beautiful resort. Then we move down the road to Hilton Head, where we're going to be staying there for a week and just going to try to enjoy some good weather. We're in a good stretch of weather here right now, in that going to be in that 10 to 18 degree, which is 55 to 60 plus.
Good for walking.
Yeah, good for walking, doing something, going to the driving range, shopping, all the stuff we like to do. So we're happy. Last year we ran into some storms when we were here, some cold weather, but looks pretty good this year. Yeah, and then we're heading from Hilton Head down to Florida, where we're staying at a place called Mystic Dunes for a week. It's another condo area similar to this. It's got a golf course and stuff. It's a nice area. We've been in it several different times, but we're staying there a week just because it's the place to stay before we get our house, which we're keeping for a couple of months in the Champions Gate area.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait. So we're going to just break this winter into different vlogs. I don't know how many will be coming, but when we do anything interesting, we'll try to put it all together and put something out in case anyone's interested.
Yep.
Okay, until the next one.
Time for a walk.